Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect live this Wednesday evening. And man, what an interesting week it was. From stolen championship belts to failed heel turns to a Nintendo Direct coming right out of nowhere. And, well, everyone seems to be happy about these things. Happy, sad, and a little bit of, well, things that came in between. So, we're going to be talking about some things and some good stuff and bad stuff from Jim. But first, before we get into all this stuff, all the insanity, all the stuff here, we're going to be talking about... we're going to be talking about Nintendo Direct. And this thing came out of nowhere. I wasn't going to talk about this stuff. I wasn't going to talk about it. Wasn't going to do anything about it. I was going to sit here and, talk about other stuff. But this came out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. News came out of nowhere as we have this to say. This huge thing. Huge. I'm talking huge as in, as the president, huge news and such. As there's a lot of big stuff here. Link in the description to TheVerge.com. I'm going to be reading off the stuff. At first, big stuff came out of big thing out of the gate. Overwatch is going to be on the Switch, which is interesting. I never played it, but this looks to be a fun thing, and it looks like it's going to have some tilt features. Because, hey, this motion control thing, Nintendo bought the patent of it, and by God, they're going to use it. They're going to use this thing until the wheels fall off, people. Like, hey, screw you, we are going to use this motion control thing. We have bought the patent, we bought the stuff, we're going to use it, gosh darn it. Another is the return of the Oberdin. This looks to be, that looks like a nice little, very good indie game. That looks nice. From people that made Papers, Please, which looks nice. That seems to be really good, and I love the art style. Oh, very, stylized and such. Really nice. Also, by the way, back to Overwatch, it looks like you have to have it's a big deal. It says, nice deal that has 14 character skins, 3-month subscription to, if you buy the game and such. Which, I already have Nintendo Switch Online, so I'll just get the game and bam, and play it. Then you have Little Town's Hero with music, I believe, from Toby Fox, Undertale creator, which he had some interesting stuff to say. More on that later. But yeah, this is going to be a new small, from Game Freak, Game Freak, and from the people who do Pokemon games, and I got Toby Fox is bringing his wings into the gaming industry, and it's nice, it's beautiful. Then you have Banjo-Kazooie, the Smash Brothers, fighting thing coming in. And by the way, my Switch is on, and I'm already downloading it. So yeah, I downloaded it later on because I know it was going to the Switch was going to the Switch. The Switch was, people were already downloading the game. And, hopefully if this thing is happy, maybe they'll finally do a remaster of Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie on the Switch. Who knows? I would love to see that. And then you have, not only that, we have Fatal Fury's Terry Bogard coming into, coming into it, which is not surprising. I mean, SNK. I wanted to see any of the other stuff, other fighting, Fatal Fury's nice. Never played that stuff. I was hoping for someone like Metal Slug. Now, that'd be cool. I would have loved to see some Metal Slug. Some Metal Slug love. Yes. That would have been great. Also, we were going to have some SNES games, finally. So, you're having the games which, Super Mario Kart, Star Fox, Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, Super Metroid, Super Mario 2, Yoshi's Island, which is, I always love that game. and since I have the online stuff, it's already in. And by the way, it looks like they're actually going to do a custom SNES controller exclusive to Switch Online. So Switch, I'm like, I don't need it, but I'll be happy with my Switch Pro. But man, it making me hard to get that. That looks beautiful. SNES, right in my childhood. I played NES games when I was a kid, loved it, and I always have a special place for it. But the but the SNES was really that is basically the best console. It's always been the best console, and it's so I'm happy to see a series like that finally get some some love, something like the SNES. We always got love, but now Nintendo is moving on to hopefully they keep the NES and SNES stuff and more games from that genre, more back game. And I know it would probably be hard to do. It would be very hard to do to get some NES games. Really hard to do to get some NES games. Really hard to do to get the all of them because of copyright. Same with SNES, same probably with GameCube and all the other stuff that the Switch Online would love to do and such. It will probably be a bitch to get on there, but hopefully they can and work these things out. Another thing that is going to come in is people have the Deadly Premonition, which has got 1 and 2 showing up. People are going all crazy. It's amazing that these underground games that didn't sell well, didn't find the audience, but now they're getting like a sequel to first and second games. They're like, they all fall in love with it. They all love these games originally here and there. It's funny. It's interesting. Also, you have Divinity Original Sin 2. Definitive Edition. We're going to use that word again soon. Doom 64. Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. Right? Maybe you're going to more of the old school stuff. Maybe, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Come on. That's a remake. That's right there. That's a remaster. You want to buy, you want people to go and love the stuff there, that would definitely bring some stuff in, I don't know why Star Wars stopped making video games that people want to buy. Because even in the prequel area, people love these games. And now Star Wars basically has what? 2 Battlefront games that people absolutely despise, and another game that they basically did not really care about in E3. It looks bland, generic, and, I don't really care for it. I mean, gosh. That is amazing. Everyone, give one round of applause for EA. Give it a big clap to basically screwing over their own type of stuff. To basically they screwed over. It's amazing, people. It's amazing. It's so amazing how they are screwed over themselves. Oh yeah. What else? What else did we talk about here? Oh, and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That is going to be a Fire Emblem. That stuff. New story. Okay, fine. I'm not into that stuff, but I too a lot of people love it. So that was a thing. Trials of Mana reboot. That looks nice. I remember playing Secret of Mana. That was great. Vampire, heard some good things as well. Let's see. What other? Let me just see. There's did they put everything here? Because also, they talked about Luigi's Mansion 3, which is great, which is AKA a Hotel Mario reboot. We all know that. Link's Awakening, which looks great. Man, my wallet is going to be hurting. And also, you have some other stuff coming down the pike, too. You had Demon X Machina, which, man, I know the demo didn't show much love, but I really am worried. I was like, I was like mixed. I like the art style, but I heard they really improved it, so I will give it a second chance. Hopefully the demo comes out The next demo comes out soon, so I'll sit back and actually play that, and I'll sit and play that and such. And another other stuff that came out as well. Oh, the Virgin announced everything. I'm just gonna go to Kotaku. I think they announced everything here. Okay, yeah. Oh, they actually have Pilot Wings. I'll finally sit back and play Pilot Wings, and let's see. And I'll be playing Super Mario Kart as well, so that's gonna be great. Okay, they actually Kotaku has all the stuff here. Is they have Bethesda's let's see, Super Kirby Clash. That looks really interesting. I'm not into that. They have Luigi's 3 Screen Park mode, which was 2A players. I guarantee you, Universal is going to try to do. I mean, if they wanted to, they could pull a Star Wars and just have a Luigi's Mansion hotel. Which, come on, that's money right there. Have all like the kids play with the stuff and have like oh, that's gonna be good. That would be pretty awesome. That would be really good. I think that'd be great. Way to do that, but it's probably cost way too much, and they probably wouldn't do that. Another is let's see, Tetris 99, which is, oh boy, that looks fun, and it has a new mode called Invictus, for the absolute best of the best. So I'm not going to get into it. And not only that, there's going to be another paid DLC that you can have like 8 players play against each other with local maps or something, which looks to be so much fun. The Daemon X Machina demo is launching today, so I'll probably play that tomorrow and get into that as well. Pokemon Sword and Seal has new features like Pokemon Camp, play with your Pokemon, and all the customization system that everyone else has gotten into since I think the 6th generation. And a curry rice mode where you can customize curry dishes and eat them with your Pokemon. And save them in your curry decks, because, hey, well, who doesn't love a little curry now and then? And then you have, like, new Pokemon coming in to have a teacup Pokemon. That's great. That's nice. Animal Crossing New Horizons. That looks cool. I mean, I like the fact that you can eat an apple and somehow dig up a tree because, hey, eat healthy apple equals... picking up trees, I guess. Also, I love in the Twitch chat, it says, like, they have one said, Animal Crossing Fire Festival Edition, which, I wouldn't surprise someone like Tom Nook would pull that. I mean, let's be real, Tom Nook would do that. And then last, and certainly not least, we had one of the biggest, let me see if I can find it, Xenoblade Chronicles, I believe Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So we're gonna use that word again. I was like, wow, it looks more of a remaster, and it looks like, I honestly say the look of these characters look like what they look like in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Honestly, it's really good, and hopefully this makes them feel a lot more because honestly, I like the graphics in the Wii version. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't terrible or anything else, but those graphics are dated. And now with a brand new look and a new coat of paint, this will bring in more people into the world of Xenoblade Chronicles. My hope is they bring Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I don't think they're gonna do that in a while. But I think this is going to be a standby game until maybe E3 of next year. They're going to bring in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know how you're going to do Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Are they going to keep doing the same thing? Or are they going to basically, I don't know what else they're going to do. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of the most interesting really interesting games and remasters in a while. So it looks great. The remaster looks great, and I'm hopeful that the gameplay and supposedly some the gameplay is going to be looked great as well. And then you have Smash Brothers, and it's been Smash Brothers Ultimate. not only are you getting that stuff here, by the way, all the stuff with Ben Screw, it looks like they're going to bring in the Sans costume out with Toby Fox, who actually made a song for it. And he actually went to Sakurai's house, and I think he beat Sakurai in Smash, which is amazing. And I bet he's still overwhelmed by that. I mean, he made. Look at that. I want to keep saying this again to really put that home to you and such that this game he made under 50 grand in a Kickstarter. And let me just look this thing up and see Kickstarter. Let's see. Let's look at it. Let me see if I can find. Oh, I already found it. It is. See if I can put the. See here. It is around. Let me just look at this again. This. The Undertale got only 51,000 people pledged this, and that's good. That's like, hey, that's really good. That's nice. But what has it blown up to? To having not just touched so many lives in this generation and such, to really connect with so many people, and with the fan art, music, with everything from comic to all this stuff, connecting with people and such. This game has brought Toby Fox to levels I didn't think he would imagine. So that is, I bet he is so humbled and probably like, oh my goodness, having one of his characters, Sans, into pretty much a suit to go into Smash Brothers. So I'm like, hey, good on you, Toby. Good on you. And also, home runs are back, which is amazing. I love that. That's going to be something fun. I can't wait to play when after the podcast. And not only look at the back to the Xenoblade Chronicles remaster. It's going to be the definitive. I don't know what else they're going to put into. I don't know what they're going to do. The Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I don't know what else they're going to put more stuff gameplay in. I don't know what they're going to put into, But yeah. I hope everything looks great. And again, it looks like something right out of the Xenoblade Chronicles. Looking at the trailer it's just, I look at it, it's, again, it reminds me so much of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because, man, they're like, hey, we're working, this is pretty much the same stuff here. I mean, it's the same look of the characters from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when they did that bonus stuff, which I might be streaming. I probably will stream probably after I finish my stuff from the OG Xbox and everything. Fix that up, and I'll probably start streaming Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this looks to be fun. This looks like to be something great, and I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what other stuff they're going to put into this game. What are they going to do to really make this into something like, okay, this is going to be something that really is the Xenoblade Chronicles, the Definitive Edition. What's going to be, and I can't wait to see what is going to add that. Let's see what else here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. The Nintendo Direct was fun and exciting, and I can't wait to see more from this. I can't wait to see more from it. I can't wait to see more into this series. I can't wait. And we're going to take a small break here, and we'll be right back right after this. And we're going to continue with the Super Mario World theme, and we're going to go into Super Mario World 2. In fact, Yoshi's Island, Bowzilla from Lashmush and such. Lashmush. That's from OC Remix. Go download the song. Go OC Remix. It's great. OC Remix is awesome. Go check them out. Yeah, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be talking. Oh boy, we're going to be talking about AEW and Chris Jericho's wacky days with the championship belt. What do we talk about right that next here live on the Dukect Lounge? We'll be right back. Right after this here on TalkShoe.com.